my name is Lizzie, and today is day number 4, I believe, of the 31 Days of Horror. And for today's review, I'm going to be reviewing 28 Days Later. Like all the other movies on this list and that I try to review in general, I have not seen this movie. I know I've had quite a few people suggest that I watch this one, so if you are one of those people and you are watching this, here you go. Giving you what you wanted. I watched 28 Days Later, and it's an interesting film. I'm not like, even though I'm wearing a zombie t-shirt, I'm not like a huge fan of zombie films. They're not necessarily my favorite, but I don't dislike them. It starts out kind of slow. I was like, oh, this seems like this is gonna be boring. Though nobody told me that Cillian Murphy was in it, I would have watched this sooner. Love him, so I was definitely like, okay, at least good eye candy. But I ended up enjoying it as it went on. It did kind of drag in the beginning. I thought that it got definitely more interesting after they met up with the father and daughter duo, Frank and I'm blanking on the daughter's name. Put it here somewhere. I definitely thought things got way more interesting after they met up. I was definitely sad when Frank died. I was like, no, why'd he have to get turned into a zombie? But of course, that's how zombie films go. They get you attached to somebody, and then they turn them into a zombie and have to be killed by their friends and loved ones. And that part was definitely intense. Definitely got me in the heart for sure. And then it took a really fucking dark turn in the movie with them meeting up with the soldiers who were just basically a bunch of rapists, which I was like, I mean, I get it. You're trying to like, you want to extend, you know, the population, but couldn't you find some people to consent to, or at least ask, try to convince them that it's best for humanity, not just go all rapey. But luckily, there was no actual scenes, which was good. Thankfully, Cillian Murphy came in and saved the day, and all was well, and then they somehow end up in the middle of like Scotland or Ireland or I don't know where they suddenly were, but then they get rescued in the end, and you just have to believe that all is well. Now I know there are, I think, 2 more films. There's 28 weeks later, and then I think there's 28 months later, but I'm not 100% sure. But I will try and see if I can watch those and maybe fit them into this month. If I don't fit them in this month, then maybe I will follow up and do reviews of them later on. But for the most part, yeah, I did enjoy it. It is a very long film, so if you don't really have the time to sit and watch it, I would suggest holding off until you do. I'll go ahead and give it a rating of I'll send you a copy, which is a 3 out of 5. Definitely not something I would spend money to own or even watch. I just watched it through DirecTV movies for free. And so, yeah, I liked it, but not necessarily something I'm dying to have in my horror collection. If you have seen this film, let me know what you think of it in the comments below. If you did enjoy this, please do give it a big old thumbs up. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for more horror-related content. And if you would like to be notified whenever I post, especially during 31 days of horror, make sure to hit the little bell and it should notify you. I know some channels struggle with it not, so hopefully it works. And quick shout out before the video is over, to my Patreons. Thank you guys so much for helping out the channel. If you would like to know how to be a Patreon or what the perks are to being one, link is in the description below along with all my social media. So thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you later with another video.